Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Ty. Welcome back to the Ty Williams channel. And now that I'm actually watching Raw right now, as we speak, I can update you guys on what's happening throughout the show. Now, this won't be an all episode or all day or every single Raw SmackDown episode thing, but whenever I think there's a breaking news or thing going on during an episode, I'm going to report it to you guys right away. So, in the very beginning of the show, we found out that there will be 30 women confirmed to be in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, taking place at the Royal Rumble 2018 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, I talked about earlier in the live stream about how the women's match should be on the pre-show to basically not cloud up a bunch of space on the show, because you have the men's Rumble match, which has 30 minutes, usually takes an hour long. And, you know, the female women's Royal Rumble match is probably going to have 15 or 20 women, was my assumption. That'll be 40 minutes long or so. So I'm like, okay, well, to not, take up too much space on the main show, put the women's on the pre-show. Build up that pre-show as this is the women's show. You can see the first ever Women's Rumble on the pre-show. And, like I said, I assumed that there was going to be 20 to 50 women. But of course, as the saying goes, assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. And it appears we're going to have 30 women in the ring at the Royal Rumble. And I said as early on the stream that I don't even think it's even possible for WWE to have 30 women in the Rumble when there's not even 30 women on Raw and SmackDown. Isn't there only like 20 or 19? Where are you even going to get the other 30 from? You mean to tell me there's going to be 10 other surprise entries? 10 surprise entries. That's overdoing it. You don't need 10 surprise entries. The men's Rumble, we never get that many. The most we got is like 3. And that was in that 40-man Royal Rumble back in like 2012. And that was the only time they ever did a 40-man Royal Rumble. And they must keep that an hour long. But with this 30-woman Rumble up, just like... So now you gotta find a bunch of return. I mean, they probably have a bunch of females lined up who want to return just for that one match. I get it. But I feel like there's going to be an overcompensation of just returns. And I feel like you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be... 25. I could have stayed with 25, but 30. You're gonna have to split it somehow. You gotta have like 5 returns and then 5 debuts. Like, honestly, how many women in NXT do you think should be in the Rumble match? I'm asking you. How many of the women in NXT think it should be in the Rumble match? If you ask me, I think it only should be 2 or 3. 3 at the most, 2 at the least. I think it would be Peyton Royce. And the other one could be like Kairi Sane or Nikki Cross. And if you throw in a third person, it could be Billie Kay. But I would not have it be Ember Moon, because Ember Moon is an NXT Women's Champion. That would be kind of misleading. Some people would think, oh, she's debuting on the main roster, but she's the NXT Champion. It would get very confusing, so I would not put Ember Moon in that match. But now, with there being 10 other entries, you gotta swarm the NXT Women's roster for women to include, and then you gotta leave some outs now, because all the women down in NXT want to be in that match, and you gotta handpick 5, 6 or 7, and be like, you, and you. Everyone else, you can't be in it. I just feel like this isn't a good idea to have 30 women in this match. And then on top of that, the length. The length of a normal men's Rumble match is an hour. If they do the exact same, 90-second interval for women, it's going to be an hour-long match. You mean to tell me you're going to have 2 hour-long matches on one show? One show. 2 hour-long matches. That's ridiculous. Either put one on the pre-show. At this point, they have no choice but to put the Women's Rumble on the pre-show. I refuse. I can't believe they're even thinking about doing 2 one-hour matches on the same show. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. You guys can comment on this. Comment down below what you guys think about this. I'm just so like, why would they do that? I don't understand what their motive is. Unless they're about to do 30 or 60-second intervals, I don't understand the logic between having 30 women in this match. So go ahead, comment down below who you think the 10 entries should be and what you guys think about this. And I will see you guys once Raw is over.